We are live on a very quiet and subdued evening so far here at the Royale Cheese Arena in beautiful downtown Chicago, Illinois, on the fastest internet backbone in the world. But we are here, and that's the important thing because it is Friday night. And once again, time for Friday Night Hockey. I am Winners with the One, and I'm proud to be here. And we have Dr. Killinger with us here as well. Good evening, sir.
Hello, hello.
And we have two players on the ice currently. As we pointed out earlier, the NHL playoffs are going in earnest right now, so that may slow down the attendance for some of the hockey players who also double in their off time as hockey fans. But if you're a fan of hockey, you're in for a treat tonight. We've got several pretty good teams that are scheduled to play, and we'll see if those games take place. I suspect at least one of them will.
Oh well, let's certainly hope.
If not, why? We've got alcohol. It's raining here in Texas. It's a good night for some hockey question mark, and this is a free to play game. It is made by Cryptic Sea. You can get it at hockeyquestionmark.com. And there's a high skill curve. As you see, Omaha getting it warmed up for Utopic Unicorns. He's tied this game up at 3. This 1v1 battle between Omaha and Cisco. It's a lot like, and there's Cisco again. Yeah, it's just like he outwitted the Kardashians and Ferengi. He gets that goal.
Yes, Guardian of the Neutral Zone.
Let me look on the lineups here and
Yeah, we got supposed to have 3 games. But either way, it's Friday night. We're gonna
he's having 400 ping to Dallas, and he's like in the Metro DFW area, so that may slow spin to win down a bit tonight. I'm not sure. We Clean Now is scheduled to play against hashtag Bros, and if I'm not mistaken, that is a challenge for the number 1 spot in HQML on the ladder.
Well, we'll see. They at least here on the radio, they've been making a big deal out of the NHL playoffs.
Oh yes.
Right now, so especially they're making a big deal out of there hasn't been a Canadian Stanley Cup winner in like 23 years or something. Some horrendous length of time. There have been a couple teams that have made it to the finals from Canada and only been maybe a goal or 2 away from winning. And none of them have won in over 20 years.
Nope. And Winnipeg already out of the playoffs, so that's one team down. Montreal and Ottawa currently playing at the moment, so
one of them's
one of them is going to have to go. That's been a tough series. And speaking of spin to win, I had to hit up DVD last night because Patrick Kane in the Blackhawks game actually did a spin to win pass for an assist. I'll have to show you the highlights of that, man. He was at one of the face-off circles. He did this complete 360 spin move, got it across to another player. Oh, Cisco buries one. And and the passee struck for a goal. And so it actually worked in the NHL. Obviously Patrick Kane a fan of Friday Night Hockey and of these casts because that was obviously a shout out to what Spin to Win has been doing. I mean, it looked just like the ones that they do here every week.
Well, we couldn't be more proud to have Patrick as a little viewer.
Yes, indeed. And since they are off tonight, he is no doubt watching. So shout out to Patrick Kane and to the millions watching around the world here on Hitbox TV. And if you're watching this later on YouTube, we appreciate that as well. So we're pretty spirited game here as more people are starting to join, so much so that we have 2v2 teams now. So it's actual team play in effect now. With 44 seconds left of the second period, there's a good shot from Zam as he hangs one off the crossbar and in. We get the assist from Cisco, Cisco being the only teammate on the ice, so really the only person that could be credited for an assist for the blue team, but, we'll take it. Here's a shot and a save, and that was a big stop there from in the net.
Woohoo, no one in front of the net.
Oh, and just across. Getting a couple of good shots in here. I forgot to change the fonts. I don't know if you saw this, Killinger. DVD, he's been very busy. He made a font generator thing for the game and with several pre-made fonts, some of which look very nice. I was looking at changing the font. There's a couple with yellow highlights so that they're easier to see. They show up well against whatever background they're up against for the mini map and things like that. So all that's on the sidebar, I believe, at the Reddit. If you go to r/hockey ? Yeah, there's a couple there that caught my eye, and I'm like, oh, okay, this looks like it'd be pretty easy to read and worth a try. I always like the crazy custom fonts. Because when he asked people, I told him, I said, man, you're going to have to do Comic Sans. Somebody's going to want Comic Sans. And sure enough, yeah, I think PK requested Comic Sans specifically. So he has done a multicolored Comic Sans font. We won't be using that on these casts, I don't think.
No, it's your own goal. It's your own goal.
Oh, look out, look out.
Sorry.
And yes, you can make this free skate bigger. Yeah, that is the point of free skate, is that it is free. Anybody can join. I guess it is the hallmark of what we do here on Friday Night Hockey. I mean, even before there was a league.
Freeze and beer and freeze and speech. Because the game is also free.
Yes.
At least freeze and beer.
Yes, and in skate. And here is the goal is free as there's but out of nowhere, a big play by Cisco. And wow, what a stop there as he came in like Randy Orton, an RKO out of nowhere. He just came in and got that one, but a big save on the other side.
Big deflection.
Oh. Good stuff for an open skate so far.
Oh, yeah. And Blues got to get it away from their own net.
Yeah, meat sail in the net. Yeah, he's had several very good saves for the red team. Empty net now. 7-4, blue leading. And yeah, now we're starting to get people slowly coming in. So, big shot from downtown by wearing playoff skates. And as the teams are starting to grow, we are at 3v3 now.
Yeah, there's enough people in the server could make it 4v4 if we really wanted, but we'll get there. People got to finish texting Bay, eating their burritos before they get cold.
Yes.
Finish your League of Legends match, whatever. There's another one.
Saying the stream isn't loading, although it says we've got several viewers here.
I'm watching it. I don't know.
Millions of viewers.
Never mind.
Okay, good. Here's the shot blocked. Rebound in front. And that's going to go just beyond the red line. He's going to go ahead and throw it towards the net anyway. And moving in, the backhander off the post, rebound in front, not able to get it. And a couple of good opportunities for the blue team to increase their lead as red is catching up here in the final stages of the third period. Again, Meat Cell redirects this one away from the net. So will be picked up. Blue team wasting time here as they've got time to waste. And they're just trying to eat up the clock and hold on to that lead. Zam now going back, picking it up. He's got some help. Blue Benobi is back there. And so now, with a minute left, he's got room. And he gets a little bit of help with the interference there as he makes a run at the goalie.
God.
It's like, all right, don't hit me, says Meat Cell, yes. But there's a chance on the other side. Omaha puts it in. 45 seconds. We are tied. Oh, man. We have a game on our hands.
This might be a free goes to overtime. We haven't seen that in a while.
Yeah. But still plenty of time to play this out. Half a minute left in the third period. Tied at 7. Next goal, very important. Red team moving in. 2-on-1 break. He's going to take this himself. And he lifts the stick just enough to keep that out of shooting range. So this will be Zam taking it. 14 seconds. Long pass. Looking on the outlet to Cisco. Is he going to get to this? No. Meat Cell there. That was Omaha. Knocks it away. That almost bounced towards the net. And so a big attempt there as Blue Benobi and Zam are able to keep that one away. That almost caromed in off the boards to be a game winner, but it does not, and we will go to overtime. So at least you're getting an exciting game here in our open skate to start things off.
Yeah, at least. I don't think I cannot remember the last OT of free skate game. Yeah, I don't remember. It's been a long time.
Yeah, well, I'll have to go upstairs to the statisticians to know for sure. But now blue team working it in. They will dump this into the corner. Chase down. He's going to set up in front. That's all. It had a chance. It's still on the doorstep. And the puck just waiting in the crease. Finally taken away. Here is a chance for red. Moving it back the other way. They have room. And Omaha loose, shoot, scores! And that's going to do it. That was a counterattack.
Come back from behind win for red.
Yeah, Dalfan comes in 5 seconds before that. And he's like, we did it.
Good game, guys. Yeah. So yeah, we'll get started with HQML as soon as there's two teams here wanting to play.
Yeah, that's always the trick, isn't it? Hashtag Bros not here so far. We'll see if they do show up. They are defending the number 1 spot, so this could be a ladder change just on principle if they don't make it in. And they're saying they've got 2 teams right now. Blue Benobi, the captain of the Utopic Unicorns, is saying that they are ready. In the meantime, we continue opening skating as they're waiting on Team Toast. I'm not sure who all is here from Team Toast. We're about to find out. This is always the fun part, isn't it? As we try to figure out. Sometimes it's very easy, and then sometimes it's very difficult. But that is much like life, Killinger.
Yeah, that's not a horrible analogy, no.
Yes, hockey teaches us a lot about life in many respects. That's one of the reasons I enjoy it. But either way, we're up for an open skate here. On a chance in the slot. And he just healed it. He's not able to pull the trigger on that. And so the puck will drift into the opposite end. Stefan Matteau taking it. Stepan Matteau, as we used to refer to him in the old Blackhawks days. But we were talking about this earlier. I think this is probably a reference to the young Stefan Matteau and not the original Stefan Matteau. But either way, it is Stefan Matteau. Long shot and kept out of the net there. Again, Meatsail on the stop. And that will give the red team a chance to break out the other way. Across the line. Here's the shot and score. Oh, what a beautiful strike from Zam. And Meatsail will get the assist. Zam just took that all the way from there. And puts the first goal on the board of this open skate while we figure out what actual league games might be taking place tonight. In the meantime, quite a good game on our hands. Utopic Unicorns, they have people. They are ready. Now it is up to Team Toast as to whether they are ready or not.
Well, we'll see. That is always every Friday.
Yes. Blooming will be very adamant in expressing that they do indeed have 4 players. That is a good thing. The Utopic Unicorns are kind of, I guess they're the new kids here in HQML. And they've been interesting to watch so far. They've got some pretty good young players. And young in terms of their time playing hockey, question mark. I make no
too easy.
Yeah, defenseman Jerry. He's just gonna cradle this one in. Yes, and make it 2-0. So that's a couple of goals, couple of minutes left in the first period, and red team with a pretty good lead. And Step on My Toe is trying to get Team Toast together for our next league game. As you know, we moved to a ladder system in HQML, and I think so far I would have to say it's been a success, Killinger. I think it works very well with the format of our current league here. But what a wearing playoff skates, finds the corner there. Dalfan on the assist, and blue team now on the boards. Stiff on the toe off the draw, makes it 3-1. Just firing into an empty net, and yes,
can't do that twice, or can you?
Almost, as it goes just wide. They will pick it up again here. Puck blocked. It's going to go all the way back to Meatsail. We'll see where he plays this. Oh, stolen in front. And they're going to hold on to this in the zone and leaping into the boards to keep it going. Cisco firing across into the slot. Nobody home, but again, they're going to gather it up at the point. Another chance. The save made again by Meatsail. And he's been very good in the net so far, so he is ready to play. Shot off the framework. And yeah, Meatsail is from Knights of Jerusalem, which I don't think they're on the schedule tonight, but they're all here, which is pretty cool.
Yeah, I like it.
Another fan favorite, the KOG. Here's another shot coming through. Not able to get anything on that, though, and this one will trickle back to the other end, and time will run out on the first period, 3-1 in favor of the red team. Behind a couple of good saves there by Meatsail. Is protecting the lead for red as we go into the second period. I think Utopic Unicorns may have a new player tonight too, as there was somewhat of a bidding war going on the subreddit, as a new player was wanting to join a team, and Utopic Unicorn said, "Hey, I think
Well,
would be
yeah.
a good fit for you." And then Team Fancy's like, "Hey, you can always join Team Fancy." So it's like, "Oh, great, are we going?" Yeah, John Scott. Thank you, Meat Cell. Yeah, I didn't know his name. So yeah, that's the name he goes by in hockey is John Scott. So yeah, I think he did agree to play for the Unicorns. And
Oh,
oh, did
glitch
this go
goal.
in?
That was
Let's
very in.
go. Yeah, it has to be a glitch goal. That was just all over the place.
And that hit the back of the net. I mean, it went all and bounced.
Yeah, we
But yeah.
don't usually see one quite so egregious, but yeah, that one very much a goal, however you want to look at it. So they'll go ahead and tap it in and give them credit for it. 4-1 now is your score as the result. So yeah, Utopic Unicorns adding to their lineup, and they have people here, as we know. Oh, and there's a chance
Oh,
in front, and just lifting the stick again, able to keep that from being a shot. Now back the other way. Here we go. Blue team on the loose. Got a couple people. He's going to work his way around, trying to
oh.
get it on the rebound, and looks like he got a little bit of help there. But Omaha will get credit for the goal, and he worked for it for sure. He kind of reached behind him to try to grab that, and it looked like it took a favorable bounce. But anyway, you want to slice it up, it is a goal. 4-2 is your score now, and blue team attempting a comeback, perhaps. Puck loose again. They're going to have room here, but quickly swept away. Oh, this is going on net. And Meat Cell, quick to react. It will go wide. So this is going back around now. Cisco will go up to Zam, one of the star players from Knights of Jerusalem. Nice job there working his way around.
Far.
And he's going to try to send this across. It ends up hitting the side of the net. And so now both teams sending representatives to try to gather this back up. Collisions along the boards, left and right. And now they're just trying to position it in front of the net where they can take a shot at this. The hip check is going to separate him from the puck. Chance in front. Oh! And a big defensive play there that almost was
Wow.
backfired.
I was gonna say, is that what it's called now in the NHL when both teams send players in to beat the shit out of each other for the puck? Representatives.
Oh, and Omaha going upstairs with this one. Get his second of the game, and now we are again at a very close juncture, 4-3, as blue team starting to come back. Here's red on the attack, empty net, shot wide. And this one's got some velocity on it. They're going to try to hold it at the point, but they'll have to go all the way back to center ice. Just dump this back in. And we'll see if he can catch up to this at the point. It is knocked away. And so he's going to send it back to his own goalie. Oh, look out. Oh, and meets Sale. What a play there.
Yep. Thank Jesus for that one there. Holy crap.
Yeah.
Oh.
Oh, and off the post again. Sometimes it's just hard to tell where the puck is. Long distance and wearing playoff skates. And that was a great shot from distance as he got just enough to get it over the stick of Meat Cell. And we are tied, Killinger, at 4-4 as we're under a minute left to play in the second.
Oh, yeah, a whole other period to play.
These are some solid open skates while we await to say, oh, another chance in front. And he's going to pick it back up. There's the chip shot coming through all the way in. Defenseman Jerry off the bounce.
That went through 4 different sticks on both
Yes,
teams.
that is, as I like to say, it's a playoff style goal. You know, it just kind of finds its way through traffic and all the screenage and just makes its way to the net. And so a heads-up shot from defenseman Jerry will give them the lead. They're going to go for it again. Shot blocked, blue team. They're going to run out of time to do anything with this before the second period ends. So it sets up a very exciting third. 5-4 in favor of the red team. Yeah, this is fun.
It looks like Team Toast might be having some trouble showing up.
Yeah, I think this might be one of those nights when we have like 3 teams ready to play, none of whom are scheduled to play each other. This is very much looking like one of those kind of nights. You know,
the good news is the teams that show up will start winning by default, so they'll start moving up the ladder together. So all those teams will congregate at the top, so they'll have no one else to challenge but themselves. So the ladder is a self-correcting sort of thing. It just takes.
Yes, indeed, Killinger. Yes, and again, yeah, great pro player commentary there, as you've pointed out. One of the wonderful things about the ladder system, and you know, at this rate, the utopic unicorns may go from last to first before it's all said and done.
Just because they show up every week.
Just by showing up. See, there's a life lesson for you right there.
Oh yeah.
How many times did we say showing up is half the battle?
At least.
And look at the moves here and the shot, the big save though. As I believe that was wearing playoff skates that got the stop on that. As he was setting up for a solid whack at the net. But a big save preventing the goal. And so the score stays the same as we have gone about a minute and a half into this third period. See what red team does here. They've got players in front. We'll see if he takes this himself. He does. His own player blocks it. So it will be a counterattack by
Big
blue.
save,
The backhand shot, and that one's going to go across the net. Well, Meatsail might have got a piece of that. And long distance Zam! Hello!
Well, Bluminotti's going to have to leave here, he says, in 10 minutes. So you may want to get this show started so we can at least get part of his game in.
Yeah. Did he say he was going to have to leave for a fight? Is that what he said?
I saw flight with an L.
Okay.
Hey, maybe
I
he's
never
going
know,
to
man.
fight, you know? Maybe he... ooh,
Oh,
there you go.
We've got a fight here as wearing playoff skates off the near impossible angle. Gets the hat trick and a 5th goal for the blue team. So an empty net shot going wide for red as Cisco will chase us down the corner. And he will set things up maybe for the blue team. Nope, this is overshot somewhat. So it is going to be back in red hands for a minute. There's Zam with it. Not the red hand of Ulster to Winston Jerry, but here's a shot and a save. He was looking for the rebound off the other side. And so now this one going into the corner, Cisco will take it. And so another solid match. This is, wow.
Wow, yeah. DVD's got a
1,000 milliseconds now. So it's like some Matrix shit. You'll just have to predict ahead of time.
Just live a second in the future in his head. Yeah.
Yeah, I know Kung Fu. So Blue Bonobi off to whip somebody's ass apparently, but he says he will have enough players, personnel on the ice to finish out their game.
Yeah, cool.
That would be a better excuse than some of the ones that we have heard
Yeah,
on Friday Night Hockey. Yeah,
somebody says my burrito's getting cold, and I laugh at them. Somebody says, "No, I got to fight in 10 minutes." I go, "Oh, that's fine.
okay,
That's
very well then.
very well."
Yes, proceed.
Go kick some ass, sir. Yeah, well.
Yes, yes. Good luck on your fight. Maybe he's like doing some mixed martial arts or something.
Yeah, he's boxing, or if anyone actually boxes anymore.
Oh, they do. I've seen some actual. They're really trying to bring boxing back. There have been a few good boxing matches lately, like on
Yeah,
the HBOs and the Showtimes.
I figured UFC was just eating their lunch, and that was that.
They really are in a lot of ways. But I know Invicta is fighting tonight. That's the women's MMA. So
There you go.
so maybe Blue Bonobi is. We might have just thought he was a dude, and
Yeah, that's true. But yeah, she's got an Invictus fight.
she's
Tonight,
got an
maybe. I don't know.
Invicta fight. Yeah.
Yeah. Hey, so the Knights Jerusalem and one random person have joined, including one
Okay.
Utopic Unicorn person.
Well, we'll play it by ear. Yeah, and the Knights of Jerusalem are here. They're ready to play.
Yeah, they yeah. Oof.
Yeah,
They
they
could- they
didn't
could be
even
the
have a
surrogates.
challenge this week.
Be the surrogates for Team Toast. Play for their honor.
They're asking, can they challenge Utopic Unicorns for the spot?
I don't personally have a problem with that. I'm not in charge.
Me neither.
DVD's here. DVD says it's cool. Let them play. Let them play.
Yeah.
I'll reset it, or whatever we want.
He's saying as a show match or whatever. So we coming up next, folks, a show match or whatever here on Friday Night Hockey. Thank you for staying with us. It's gonna be good no matter what. Yeah, spin to win. We'll probably not be able to field a team tonight, unfortunately, as weather and other issues are going to preclude their attendance.
And I asked them if they want to reset. No one has said anything, so. Meatzel says, Omaha, you're going down, son. And Omaha is decidedly teamless for the moment, so oof.
I had a few people here earlier.
Yeah, well, it was Blue Bonobi.
Not just
and
Blue
someone
Bonobi.
else.
I think they were going to bring their new guy in, or gal. I don't like to make gender assumptions, but I mean,
But at the same time,
it
feel
is a
weird.
pretty dude bro-esque league
Yeah.
in general, but
I feel weird using those new non.
oh, you mean like
specific
Zier and things like that? Yeah.
The pronouns or non-specific. Yeah, I don't. I would need like a cheat sheet or some kind of flow chart or something in front of me to tell me what
Yeah,
to use.
you want to make sure not to offend anybody. You can't go wrong with they.
They, them, the player.
The player. I usually only reserve that for people who are, for whom I have contempt. So, we'll see what happens here. It looks like the Knights of Jerusalem have their players. Utopic Unicorns are. Oh, we'll see. He's going to try to find Dick McButts.
Well, anyway, I mean, we'll be on the air for at least a couple more matches, so
Yeah, that's how we do here on Friday Night Hockey.
we got at least another half an hour left in us here, at least. So we'll see.
At least, Killinger, yes.
And that's if nothing happens.
And something's bound to happen. Something's certainly happening right now, although nothing's happening much on the scoreboard as here in this confused first period of open skates. So far, both teams have yet to score. 1:39 left on the clock. And we'll see if we're going to have a scoreless first, as red team does have it in the blue zone, but it is immediately picked up and moved in the other direction. He's going to go across the line with this. The drop pass, the shot coming, and wide to the right. This will be, they're going to hold it in. He will backhand this towards the corner. And will they be able to pick that puck up? No, it looks like the red team, 3 of them behind the net, and they will use those numbers to come away with it. And some nice moves to get free. The empty net awaits, and Meatsail, who has been getting it done in the net, now comes out of the net and pushes this one all the way down to get the first goal of this game. 1-0 your score with 46 seconds now left in the first. And this puck is traveling high, landed finally, flipped towards the net, lands behind it. And so now the blue team will have a chance to counter before time runs out. 28 seconds, long distance shot, well over the net. There to pick it up, Omaha now down low and stolen, but gathered back up. And if Omaha can get to this, but it's going to be Meatsail. And he is collided with there in the face-off circle, and the puck will go loose, and that is probably going to do it for the first period of this impromptu third open skate.
Yeah, and so far so good, at least for the red team. And we'll see what we get happening here. A lot of people on the. I see 1 or 2 dictators. I see at least one person with a hashtag. So yeah, we got some people here just sort of trickling in.
Oh, a close shot is going to go off the left post. And so now blue team, Meatsail, quick save. Back in the neutral zone. And here is a chance. And Prince Scoresburg,
God is good.
I think God is good.
Not
Apparently
paying attention.
was not there.
Not good at being a goalie.
I'll leave all ecumenical comments aside.
I'm just stating what's the evidence in front of our faces.
Yeah, well, you can get in trouble doing that even in religious arguments, Killinger. We're already skirting a dangerous line with our politics talk. Yeah, I'm not going to bring religion into this, but Prince Scoresburg is going to bring another goal into this and make it 3-0 with his second of the game. Defenseman Jerry will get the assist. Oh man. So it's a 3-0 lead for the red team as they take it here again. 3 minutes and 37 seconds left in the second period. And all of a sudden they've built up a pretty good margin on the scoreboard. So we went a while without anybody scoring. And a nice tip there is going to keep that one from going in as well. Now they got 3 lined up at the triangle. Oh, swing and a miss, the rebound. And again, defensively, they are there to get the blocks. So tightening things up in front of the net and getting a lot of attacks on the net, able to fend them all off so far. And again, at close range, shot is score! What a shot off the backhand by Stonewall Family Foods. Again, that was we've seen a couple of goals like that tonight. That just came off a very tough angle, and that one very high degree of difficulty. After a lot of opportunities, we're not going in for them, but finally they make one go, 3-1, and hashtag Rose is here now.
It says they say they're ready, and We Clean now says they're ready. That's a matchup. Like an honest to
That is
God
indeed a
scheduled
matchup.
matchup.
Yeah, so we were hoping for that one at least. Oh, what a shot there as Prince Scoresberg follows it into an empty net. He goes ahead and takes it upstairs for the trouble. 4-1 is the score. And yeah, Johnny Hockey on the ice as well. But yeah, when you've got a challenge for the top spot, you hate to see it lost just because people didn't show up.
Yeah, that's exactly kind of the sort of thing why we started the ladder, was to avoid that kind of situation where people, were in the playoffs and not showing up, and it's one thing during the regular season when you're allowed ringers, but during playoffs last season it got a little bit ugly. Some teams couldn't have ringers anymore, and all of a sudden attendance was a little bit bad.
Yeah, I mean, some seasons have been worse than others in that respect, but yeah, so we'll see how this one plays out. I know that we should be getting info pretty soon on the spring tournament. The way this ladder thing is going to work is that there will be 4 seasons, just like Frankie Valley, or to everything there is a season. Turn into the goal, Sam, with his first of this game. It makes it 4-2. But yes, after a certain amount of play, long distance from Stonewall Family Foods. I think Meat Sale was not. He was texting. He was texting. There it is again. See, it's why they're passing laws against this shit, man.
Don't hockey and text. That's a new one.
Yeah, do not hockey and text. It's dangerous, kids.
I could see how actual hockey and texting would be dangerous. You could even do it in the gloves. That'd be.
Oh yeah. Makes it very difficult. Yes. Those things don't have a lot of give to them. 32 seconds. yeah. With a goalie, it's worse. Yeah, I've never tried to text with a blocker on. And here's an easy chip shot from Stonewall Family Foods, but we'll get him a hat trick and tie things up at 4. And yeah, we're going to go ahead and let this open skate play out since we've already
past the halfway point.
Yeah, we got 2 periods in of it. We have a tie game going. And so a lot of people have gotten to play tonight, whether they were on the schedule or not. And that's always like when that happens, if nothing else. That's always a good thing to spread the love around here on Friday Night Hockey. And we will go to the 3rd period with more love to spread, 5 minutes of love to be exact. And yeah, like I was talking about before all the excitement happened, it's about, I'm guessing, I don't know how many weeks the actual season will go, but at the end of each ladder season, there will be a tournament off the crossbar that is seeded by how you did on the ladder, and then the champions of each season will then be crowned based on the tournament at the conclusion of that ladder session. So, which I think is again a good setup, the way that one works. And Prince Scoresberg did not need a setup there. He took that in all the way himself. Nobody on the assist. 5-4. They will take the lead off that goal.
Hashtag
and now they're like,
can we start now?
Yeah, can we start now?
Well, we started, 45 minutes ago, but, sure.
Yeah, you can start 4 minutes. Oh yeah, just tack on 4 more minutes to the 45, and then we got a stew going.
Free skate ends when there are people here.
Yeah, well, yeah. Free skate usually ends at 10. That is true. Usually, so a lot of times it'll end before that. Oh, Prince Scoresburg. Yeah, when the teams get here, because there are times when, yeah, when everybody's here and they're like, no, we want to play right now because of we have burrito issues or we have bay issues. So Zam shoots and scores his second of the game.
Oh wow, people are going to read me completely wrong and start replying in all caps. Hey man. What? I can't hear you. What'd you say? Why is everybody yelling?
There, okay.
Thank you for participate. Oh, by fuck the pens. Okay, yeah. I mean, as long as we're, as long as, well, people say, oh, we're ready when there's 4 minutes left in a game. Let's just play the game out. But, shut up, God. There's 2 minutes left. Come on, guys.
All right, I think I've made my point. Okay, and Blessed is going to get a goal here.
Some love you, yes.
Yeah, nothing personal, fellas. Jeez. So that's the problem with this whole instant gratification era.
Of course, assuming we don't end up in overtime. Uh-oh. We are tied at 6.
Oh, man. Yeah.
If we go to overtime, of course, we got
well,
a shot
maybe
here.
not. Here's a shot coming and scores. Stonewall Family Foods might have saved HQML with that shot there. His fourth goal of the game, 7-6. But the red team has a minute and a half to try to come back here.
Super hot glue. I wonder if he's just got a macro that every 60 seconds or so it just types in all caps, fuck the pens. Tell on a timer.
Many people do, yes. Not always the most popular team.
Oof. Yeah, well, yeah.
Weighing on the remarks about Sidney Crosby to come or whatever.
Yeah, I mean, for many years it was basically if the Blackhawks weren't playing, I wasn't paying attention. Which, because they sucked for so long, meant I wasn't paying attention most of the time.
Oh God, they did, yes, and
but now they're good, so I get to pay attention to some good things.
Yeah, and it's funny. People saying, "I'm tired of the Blackhawks. I don't want them to win." It's like, yeah, well, you didn't sit through some of the very terrible teams, and also some teams that were damn good that just did not make it for various reasons.
10 seconds
And
left.
so, yeah, this could do it. The big exciting game of the night, the tension-packed game. 6 seconds. Here it comes. It's going to go wide, and that's going to do it. And the blue team will prevail. The GGs come out, and 7-6 is your scoreline. And all the open skate games ended up being very close tonight. And so now, now do we have enough for 2 games now? So now we can fight over which of those games we get to play.
Yeah, exactly. Oh, I'm so glad that this is following normal pattern.
Yes.
We got hashtag bros.
This ain't our first rodeo here, yes, Killinger. So, yes, hashtag bros, it will appear. will be going up against We Clean Now. This is for the number one spot. Number one.
We'll see if I end up having to do a reset here. See if both teams make it in.
I suspect maybe. Yes, you are.
I just did the reset anyway. I don't know whether it's really needed or not.
Yeah.
Oh, great.
Yeah.
We joined both teams now. Come on.
We live to serve.
GG. It's Rockledge says GG. You have to laugh about it.
Yeah, man.
Okay.
It should be a good game, though. Hashtag Bros, of course, they have.
We're just assuming that is We Clean Now.
Yeah, it is. I see Jose out there, so.
All right.
And the wearing skates people.
In blue, for hashtag Bros, we have Blessed, Stonewall Family Foods. I thought we were going to have a goal there for a second. Admiral, yes. And God is Good. And in red for We Clean Now, we have Jose, Eric Carlson, Scott Wedgwood, and wearing playoff skates. And this is for the number one spot on the ladder.
Yep, and the wraparound attempt is going to fall short, but then this has a chance. Goes across the line. Nobody able to hammer that home. And so a chance possibly for We Clean Now as he's going to get this over the line. Moving through, shot coming in, empty net just wide of the goal, though. So hashtag Bros once again on the move, but this will be knocked away and back down into the corner. Will be followed in 2-on-1 in the corner now. And hashtag Bros coming away with it. God is Good coming across the line. He's going to shoot. And this one waved at by Scott Wedgwood there. And now back at the line.
Ooh, get it, guys. Come on. Yep.
Some manufactured tension going on here. Yes, as hashtag Bro. They're just playing with them now. Although, yeah, we're still scoreless in the first period. Here's Stonewall. He'll pass it across. Very nicely done, but again, swatted away. This one going back down. And, yeah, the always risky not playing a goalie strategy is so far they haven't had to pay the price for that. But a couple of near misses. As We Clean Now will take it in their own zone to start things off, wearing playoff skates. We'll try to move this to Eric Carlson. Stolen. Chance now. God is Good. Passes it down. And this one will go beyond him into the face-off circle and around the boards. They're going to hold it in here. They've got a possible chance as they're going to they'll circle back in. They're actually playing this like there's an offsides, and that one went off a post. Guys, you don't have to go over the blue line and back. But yeah, they're playing with full rules on here. But the long distance shot once again from Stonewall Family Foods, and this looked like some of the goals that he was scoring in that open skate. So hashtag Bros and Stonewall Family Foods first on the board. 1-0. 2 minutes left in the first. And even with an empty net, they managed to get one in. And they're still playing with it. It's a power play. Long from the point, and a huge save by Scott Wedgwood. Now, if they can just get this and aim it towards the center there, they've got a pretty good shot at this. This one will travel well wide and into the corner. Dug in by Eric Carlson. Now at the point, it will be hashtag bros on the move once again. Wedgwood coming out, playing this, and it will go all the way back to the neutral zone. Followed through. Hashtag bros. What a beautiful play as God is good. Finds Stonewall Family Foods in traffic. He was just sitting right there in front of the crease waiting for that one, and somehow that made it through. And a good connection there leads to a 2-0 lead for your top of the ladder team, hashtag bros. We go under a minute left in the first period, and they're trying to do it again. Save made Wedgwood. This will go back and just get dumped in. So we'll see Blessed chase this. No attempt to protect the goal whatsoever, but they haven't really needed to. They've been playing a very up-tempo offensive game and have been able to get away with it so far. As they have really kept the pressure on in the we clean now zone. So this one will get dumped into hashtag bros' zone, but before anything can be done about it, time will run out, and we will begin the second period shortly. 2-0. Hashtag bros in the lead.
Yeah, it's certainly not a very good period for We Clean Now. They need to pull something together here.
Yep, and we'll see if they can. I think it's just that, yeah, they're kind of been blindsided by hashtag bros and their more pressure offense that they're playing here. But when you leave your net open like that, there's always time for a counter. And so that's probably what We Clean Now is going to be looking to do. Although we do see God is good playing in the net, but only for a moment, and the moment's gone, just like dust in the wind. As this one back at center ice, and the whole team is as well. Stonewall Family Food. We'll see them kind of pop back there as needed, it looks like, as they know they've got to preserve that lead with a little bit of coverage at least. As this one will go over the net. And as soon as they leave, Eric Carlson with a
literally speechless.
Yeah, he took that from way back, and with no one there to stop it, they're only providing marginal coverage of the net. And just all it takes is a couple like that to get them back in this game. Wedgwood with a huge save. And now again, they'll just lift this towards the other end. It will go wide. Look like it hit a stick on its way traveling through. And now they will, it's going to go all the way back again. A huge save by Wedgwood. He is really doing a good job of keeping his team in it. But now it will be hashtag bros taking it from their own zone. God is good. Will be looking up ice to make a pass. Possibly. No, he's carrying this in himself. He will take it over the line. And Jose's got a chance. It's a race between he and Stonewall Family Foods. Who will get to the net? And Jose is going to win that race and tie this thing up at 2.
About halfway through the game.
Yeah.
Pretty much the definition of anybody's game right here.
I like the contrast in styles, though. It makes for an interesting contest. And chip shot doesn't go. So it will be Stonewall taking it now, and we'll switch it up to the opposite end. And again, hashtag bros looking for some fancy moves here. Got caught out again, and they will be there to back check that and keep the puck from heading dangerously towards their own empty net. Now again, here's one. It's blasted into the corner. And we'll see God is good take it here. Stolen, regained. And now he's just going to take his time playing this and dump it in.
There.
Knocked down with the high stick. A nice play there. And so they will just try to switch sides here. The shot coming in, the save made again. And Wedgwood has been tested quite a bit and has come up big. This hashtag Bros has generated a lot of shots in this game, as one would expect from your ladder leading team. But We Clean now on the move. Now they will take this into the corner. And up at the point, hashtag Bros will get the steal. And they will quickly dump this down. Under a minute left to play in the second period. We have a tie game. And it's been a good one so far. We've seen, a couple of different styles here, a couple of different ways of approaching the game. And hashtag Bros, they're good enough to play whatever styles. So I think they're just having a good time tonight, or maybe their normal goalie is not here, or who knows. But God is good. Top shelf for Mama keeps the cookies. Makes it 3-2. As he gets one right underneath the crossbar. So hashtag Bros regain the lead. Another chance off the draw. Not able to handle that. As he gets the first touch, wasn't able to settle it down on the second. 13 seconds now. This is going back behind the net. And they may have a chance to set up for one more here, perhaps. Nope, stolen 3 seconds. If he can get this off, he does. The save made, Stonewall. He just happened to be in the net at the right time there to make a save. So this should be a wild third period if these first two have been any indication.
Yeah, it's still anybody's game.
Off the draw, they're going to race to this one. And again, the empty net. We Clean now. Unable to capitalize on that. Will be hashtag Bros setting up in their end now. Going for the pass across. Beautifully done. Admiral on the feed from Blessed. And that's another one of those, wow, how did it get through everybody kind of passes. But it did, and Blessed there to finish it off. And so 4-2, hashtag Bros. They may be trying to open things up a little bit here in the third. Wedgwood on the save. Preventing one, now a second going wide. And we'll see the Bros take it in once again. Rebound chance here. But it will be handled and sent away. So Stonewall setting back up, stolen. Eric Carlson, he's in, and he's got it. Second of the game. Will make it 4-3. And so, yeah, he just caught him looking there, picked his pocket. And again, that lack of a dedicated goalie tonight. And so they're having to skate back to prevent things from happening. And sometimes you can't quite make it in time.
Yeah,
and again, they will try for it here. Carlson.
It's good for We Clean now. They've so far been very opportunistic. They've had to hang back and play defense a little more than I think they would like, due to just how hashtag Bros is playing. But they've been very good and opportunistic in finding those opportunities to sneak through.
Absolutely, and they're looking good on the counterattack here as hashtag Bros is able to clog the lanes a bit and get the puck back. And a little razzle-dazzle stick handling here. The shot and the save. That was a big save by Wedgwood. My goodness. See, just there was a lot coming on this. Oh, and this one just about a foot wide on the other side.
That was from about 3/4 of the way across the arena. So
Yes. And another big save, Wedgwood. It's hashtag Bros getting a lot of shots and then a third save. Wow. They're just really, really getting a lot of shots in. But the goaltending has been stellar so far. Here's another one coming in. This one blocked on its way. And
yeah,
yeah,
need more
they
spin.
need more spin.
Of course. That always goes without saying. You always need more spin.
Well, when you've got people like Kane are actually doing that sort of thing in real NHL playoff games, then you know that I mean, the spin to win influence is permeating all of hockey.
It is truly, yeah, it's a multi-league phenomenon.
Yeah. So 139 hashtag Bros trying to hold on to this 1-goal lead. And again, they are leaving their net empty. And again, we clean now, just trying to get enough room to launch one, and they do. This is going in. Eric Carlson on the with a hat trick. He will tie this up 4-4 with a minute 20. Yeah, that's all they needed is just a couple opportunities like that, and they got them. Finally, one finds its mark. And that's the best play for them. Like I said, they again stolen center eye shot, score. Jose puts them up in the lead right under a minute left in the third.
The first time.
Are they going to shock the world here?
First lead they've had all game.
It is. It is. Wow.
They're going to do their damnedest here, and they're going to try and take that spot. They want it.
Well, we'll see what hashtag Bros does in response, because they have certainly been just an offensive machine throughout this game. But now we will probably start to see We Clean now kind of circle the wagons here and play a little bit more intense defense, although their defense has been pretty intense all game. Here's a chance, and just wide. That could have been the tying goal. And now we try to go for the backhand pass. It's almost able to handle this.
Ooh, don't down
There's
the far
a
end.
lot
I
on
think
that
that's
one.
It.
And sent down.
GGs are coming out.
Unbelievable. The come from behind victory by We Clean Now, who now takes the #1 spot in HQML. What can you say except wow? We promise you history every week here on Friday Night Hockey.
We delivered.
And yeah.
First league game of the night. We delivered. Okay.
What a game.
So it looks like maybe some spin to win going on now.
It appears that way, and this will be our nightcap for the evening.
Well, the dictators might show up here. Let's see.
Uh-huh.
Let's see if the dictator Dale, Julius Caesar,
he counts, sure.
Kim Jong-un, yeah. I think they had at least one more earlier, but I don't see him now.
Yeah, spin to win versus the dictators, yes.
And Caesar Augustus, all right.
Yes, in those days, the decree went out from Caesar Augustus that he was going to play in the nightcap game on Friday Night Hockey. And lo, it was thus.
And of course, the dictators are using the tag Dick.
Sure, yeah, of course.
Why not?
And you can find these games on YouTube if you miss them live. If you want to relive the glory of this evening, you can always do so on the IBN Casting YouTube. So it's youtube.com/c/IBN Casting. We have our own custom URL. Or if you can't remember all that whole /C thing, if that throws you, just type in IBN Casting on the YouTube search. You'll be able to watch all of these games. It's called Video on Demand. It's the hot new trend in watching videos.
Yeah, it's. I think it's fair to say it's not just a fad. I think it's gonna stick around.
Yeah, this thing's got legs, Killinger.
This putting videos up for the public to see on the internet is it's really changing the world. I think it's got a lot of potential.
Yeah, I'm curious to see where it goes from here.
Oh, we have Nero, another Roman dictator.
Mm-hmm.
It's Roman.
Oh, okay.
We
So
have,
so it's a theme now. Yeah.
yeah, Nero, Augustus, Julius, and Tiberius. Okay, sure.
Our usual sausage party has turned into a toga party.
Hey.
So here we go. It looks like Spin to Win will have at least 3 players. So that's a good thing.
Yep, yeah, it's looking like so far on for red on spin to win, we have not led, spin to save, and spin and a spin. Spin fuser to win fusers too laggy to play tonight, so. And for blue, we've already said their names. We'll go ahead and do it again here for the dictators. We have Nero, Caesar Augustus, Julius Caesar, and Tiberius. It's a bit of a Roman Empire theme tonight. First attempted spin does not pull off, Aaron. Doesn't succeed.
Yeah, but as always, it looks cool. And sometimes, to paraphrase Fernando Lamas, it's more important to look good than to play good.
Yeah, sometimes.
So we're down to quoting Fernando Lamas here on our.
Some Fridays are better than others. For the quotes.
Indeed, indeed. And here's a big chance if he can get to this. And he got nudged right there as he was firing. So. But Tiberius is going to find the corner on an assist from Caesar Augustus. And it is 1-0 or I-0 if you want to go into Roman numerals. And another chance and another score. Caesar Augustus is going to take it this time as he gets the feed from Nero. And so the dictators up by 2 early on here in this game. Shot coming, though. And that one deflected. This will go all the way back to center ice. Dictators getting to it first. Shot coming, blocked. Big play there. As not led, able to get the stop. And so now a swing and a miss at center ice. Coming back to this. Puck's still kind of loose. As everybody just kind of jockeying for a position here, trying to get the stick on it. Finally, the spin coming in. And this one will travel across the crease. Spin and a spin taking it. We'll glide this one along the boards. And the dictators will clear it out. They've already got Caesar Augustus waiting. Oh, but it's picked up. And will they get to this? Well, they do, but the shot coming in is going to, again, hit the wire work on the outside. So now, will they have a chance for a follow-up? It'll be Julius Caesar here. And he will send it over. This one traveling down. There's Tiberius. It is blocked. Not led coming to the puck to get this. And he's going to carry this over the line when he goes for his spin.
Ooh, only gets about 3/4 through there.
Yeah.
That didn't.
Yeah, you don't have to do a full rotation for it to count. Yeah, that's DVD now coming in spin fuser to win fuser is that's what I figured. Just put yourself in there, even if you
Get in
can't
there,
play.
just body
Just be
people.
yeah.
Just do whatever you can. Be a distraction. Hopefully not for your own team.
Yeah, it's like bumper pool. Just put him somewhere between the goal and the blue line to be another obstacle in the way.
Just stand between the blue jerseys and your goal.
As they can use all the help they can get, as this dictator team is continuing to take shots at the net. They're up by 2. And this one coming in, spin fuser to win fuser.
Mister, I've got 1 second of lag.
1 second ping.
Just Tiberius is 1,000 ping my ass.
Oh, man. From the past to the future.
Yes.
Shot that. Yes. He is the one.
All
He's
right,
mastered the Matrix.
I didn't catch whether or not he spun doing it. I don't think he did, but that doesn't really matter. A point's a point.
Yeah. Yeah, that's a self-imposed rule by Spin to Win. Is it that? Oh, and a big save is going to hold him in. This is going on net. No, it's just wide. And so they almost got another one there. As the Dictators, following a similar playbook to what we saw Hashtag Bros do, even after seeing the results of that Hashtag Bros game. But they don't have to pay for it there. It is a 2-1 scoreline still. So we head to the second. Which, since they were down a player over there, they may have just been cutting them a break. I don't know.
Well,
But now spin fuser to win fuser back in, so we're at even strength to begin the second. Trouble, side of the net. As the Dictators trying to set something up here. They will switch ends of the rink and sent across the rebound. Went off a couple of sticks. Again, not able to get everything on that shot, and it will travel well wide and all the way back into the Dictator zone out behind the net. We'll see if spin fuser to win fuser and the spin to win team start doing some 360s here while they do have it in that end. And now they have their net empty as well. Both teams goalie free tonight. And it shows. Here's a chance. And it just goes past Caesar Augustus there. They will hang on to it and keep it in bounds. Who's going to get to this first? It is spin to win, just trying to get this thing out of their zone. And the Dictators content to just keep it in. And there's a beautiful pass as Caesar Augustus finds a trailing Nero coming into the slot. And the Dictators take a 3-1 lead here with about 3 minutes left in the second period. It's been a pretty good run for them so far. The Roman Dictators tonight.
Indeed. Definitely doing pretty well here. I don't remember But certainly, dictators are doing very well.
Yeah, well, ancient Rome had a pretty good run of it when you think of in terms of years of being historically relevant. They certainly had a grip on history.
And more than a few dictators.
Oh yeah, yeah. You could do nothing but Roman dictators if you want to. Oh,
There you go.
yeah, just go ahead and take that one.
That works. The important part is they attempted the spin.
Yeah. Yeah, since they're not doing the thing where an actual spin move goal counts as 3 goals, nobody's going to agree to that.
All right.
Yeah, you might as well take it where you find it. Yeah, if you especially if you aren't able to get that initial attempt, just go ahead and hammer one home. Especially if 1,000 ping. Yeah, I mean, you got to do what you can. It does result in a 3-2 score line here as we near the 1 minute mark of the second period. And we'll see where the dictators take this. They're going to go to the opposite end. The shot coming, and it was somewhat of a spin shot right there, but again, it's going to go wide. So spin to win. Taking this all the way down, not led, looking in front. Here's spin in a spin. And that's blocked. So this will travel to the front of the net there, their crease. And the long pass. Sent back. Here's Tiberius. And they try to body him up. Not able to. And so the dictators, they're going to have room here. And Nero gets a favorable bounce and settles that one down just in time to get the shot off and the score. 4-2. The dictators will double their lead here, or IV to 2, if you will. I knew someday learning all that shit in school might come in handy.
Today is that day.
Today is that day has finally arrived.
And the Super Bowl.
Yeah, and the Super Bowl, yeah.
Yeah, there you go. Super Bowl's once a year. This comes around every Friday.
It's like, oh, why are we having to learn all these Roman numbers in a dead language?
So you know what Super Bowl is this year.
Yeah, so you can know, yeah. How are you going to be able to enjoy your American culture if you don't know your Roman numerals?
There are gonna be, there are gonna be people out there gonna go Super Bowl L. What? Huh? L's not a number. Come on, everyone knows that. God, the NFL's dumb.
Yes, I look forward to that day.
Those people will be out there. They will exist.
Oh, you betcha. So here comes spin to win. They've got room.
Yeah, they did a spin.
And the spin is wide. Well wide. In fact, it's going to go all the way into the corner. And popped up. We'll see if we can get to this. No. Semi-spin is going to hit it towards the net. And a wraparound would count as a spin, I would think. Sure. But now puck loose. The race is on once again. And it's going to be Julius Caesar who gets that. He is an honorable man, according to Mark Anthony. Not the singer Mark
That's
Anthony.
on target.
Oh, here it is. Oh, over the line. Caesar Augustus with his second of the game. Hail Caesar.
Yes, render unto Caesar that which is Caesar's.
Yes, and he renders that one right into the net to make it 5-2. But here's a chance and a score. Spin and a spin. Not Lev with his second assist. And it is 5-3, and all of a sudden the goals are coming in hot and heavy. And I'm not sure what he's trying to do right there, but oh, back at center ice now. Spin to win. Trying to get this, but the pass coming in. Oh, he looked like he was gonna take that, and he thought, no, just let it go. This probably is going in anyway, and then it is just wide. But hey, they do have a 2-goal lead here. They've got a little over 2 minutes left to run out the clock, and they do have the puck back once again in the spin to win zone. And oh, that is a wild looking one as the spin block. Let's see, sort of twirls up against the net or up against the boards. They definitely get style points. That is one thing.
Every week, yeah. Every week they play at least. Which has been almost every week.
Yeah, and the ones that do connect, those will be the ones that people will remember. Those will be part of HQML highlight history forever. So in that respect, you know, we're talking about Roman history. We're talking about playing the long game of history. I think spin to win strategy is very sound when you look at it in those kind of terms. Who will be remembered more in history, the Romans or spin to win? It's a toss-up right now.
Yeah.
Oh, but history written by the victors, and almost a shot towards victory there by not led, but this one's going to go back the other way. We're under a minute left in the third period, and it is looking very much like a win for the Dictators. Target. Nice deflection there, but Julius Caesar just going to go ahead and make sure and finish it off. Very in keeping with his personality as a Roman dictator. 41 seconds now, and the score's 6-3. Yeah, either way, yeah, it has been a fun game to watch.
Yeah, indeed. And there for a bit was almost close. I mean, it was really right there. I mean, spin to win had a shot there for a bit.
Yeah, even with they start out shorthand now. So Dictators going for some spin moves. You know that's another sign that their influence is strong. No matter who they're playing, at some point the opposing team will start doing spin moves too. Have you noticed this?
Yes.
It's infectious. But put it in stone, as much of ancient Rome was put in stone. The Dictators will take a 6-3 victory here tonight in our final game of the evening, and it was a good one.
Indeed.
So I think that is about enough to wrap things up here. We had a good long cast tonight in between all the open skates, and we ended up seeing 2 of the 3 league games. So I believe I predicted at least 2 of the 3, and so yeah, I'm Nostradamus here. But anyway, what a fun night of hockey, and we'll be back again next Friday, of course, as the HQML continues one way or the other. It'll be open skates, it'll be ladder challenges, it'll be who shows up. The dramatic tension is always a fun part of it, and we hope you've enjoyed it as much as we've enjoyed bringing it to you. This Tuesday, LHL still on their off season, but Ayla and I will be back with DGL for Lovers Only on the Digital Gaming League. Thank you to everybody who watched us play Hyperdimension Neptunia, whether with horror or bemusement or whatever emotions you might have felt watching Hyperdimension Neptunia on the Digital Gaming League. We hope that you enjoyed that. We're thinking golf maybe next time, maybe some old PGA Tour golf, and I've been teaching Ayla some golf.
Okay.
So we might see how that goes. We will be streaming more Neptunia though on IBN and on Hitbox as Rebirth 2 comes out May the 19th. So I've got a long way to go to finish out Rebirth 1 before that happens. So we'll be doing that, and you can watch that. We're talking about casting some Insurgency with DGL. So that is going on as well. Several other titles, like we've been saying, there's stuff in the works. And as things are starting to become a little bit blessed with clarity, we're finding out more about those things, and we will let you know on the Twitter. If you go to IBN Casting, you can follow us there on Twitter as well, consistent with the IBN Casting on YouTube, IBN Casting on Twitter. Winners with the One on Twitter, Doctor is Sin on Twitter, and we will keep you abreast of all the things that are going on. Ha, I said breast. Yeah, that's what she said. Yeah. Ha ha. Oh, man. What a great night of entertainment, and more to come, Killinger. Final thoughts, man, on what we have witnessed here this evening?
Well, we had two great league games and a couple of really good free skate games. We had one go to overtime. I haven't seen that maybe ever. I'm not sure I want to say it for certain, but it's been a long time. So, good night of hockey.
Yeah, I thought so too, and hopefully our millions of viewers around the world enjoyed it as well, as more hockey still to come. We're finding out LHL will be starting up again in sometime in May, but in the meantime, yes, we will keep you entertained on Tuesday nights, and on other nights, well, again, we'll keep you posted on what is happening. We're very fluid with the content at the moment and continuing to do so. I'm Winners with One, been here with Dr. Killinger, and we're about to put this one in the books for the evening. So we appreciate you very much, and we will see you next time. Have a great weekend, everybody. Good night.